Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope you are all doing well. So Flashback Weekend 2015 just recently came through the Chicago area here, and I absolutely love going out to conventions. I've been to a lot of them, and we have a lot of really good conventions that come in the area here. But horror conventions just will always hold a very special place in my heart because it always feels like you're at home. It's not overcrowded. It's more of an intimate experience, talking with the different guests and checking out vendors and all that. I love the big conventions too, which, they're always a lot of fun, but sometimes, it's just a lot of assholes just pushing and shoving, and, there's not that sense of community. It's just, maybe they're there and they like the same things, but everybody's just fighting their way to get stuff. At a horror convention, you're with a lot of like-minded people that are very chill, and it's just awesome to talk movies with people, and I love the horror scene so much. It's my favorite genre. And just look forward to Flashback every year. I went to my first Flashback 6 years ago, and it just made a huge impression on me because I got to meet the cast and the creator of Phantasm, which is my favorite horror film franchise ever. So, got to meet them again last year for the 35th anniversary, which you can go back and check out my video for Flashback 2014. And it was really hard to top that, but still had a lot of fun this year. Lots of good things. I got a little bit of footage in there. I was told to stop filming, so I'm going to show a little bit of what I got here. So here's the floor layout for Flashback, and I love how they have this set up every year. You've got all the vendors in the middle, and they kind of wrap around the backside here, as you can see, and then they've got the celebrity signings all on the opposite side of where I am right now. And it didn't quite make it over there because I was told to stop filming before that, which, I understand they don't want people filming the celebrities and all that, so, no big deal or anything, but I figured I'd at least get this footage up on here so you guys can see a little bit of what it looks like. And directly to the side of this, there's a separate room where they do all the Q&As and panels and all that. So really like how this is all set up here. And like I said, it was really hard to compete this year with what last year was, especially for me because I am just a huge Phantasm fan. But this was the year for Halloween fans. They had guests from Halloween 1, and beyond. So it was pretty much all Halloween guests this year. And I didn't get any Halloween signatures. I got signatures for other films, and I was super excited to meet some of these folks. So I'll show that in a bit here and show the artwork that I got. But here's a general floor layout, and sorry, this was all the footage I could get here, so that's that. And real quick here, guys, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Mike on here, who's a viewer, and I've talked with him a bunch in the comments of my videos. I've talked to a lot of you guys in the comments, and Mike is the first person that I've met outside of YouTube, in person, and that was really awesome and humbling for me. So, Mike, if you're watching, it was really awesome to meet you and chat for a bit, dude. All right, guys, now time to jump into one of my favorite things about going to conventions, and that is picking up artwork, and I got quite a few pieces to show here, and the first two that I'm going to show are from a gentleman that I met last year, and he's really grown to become a friend over this last year here. He's just a really kind-hearted, super nice guy, and I just absolutely love talking with him. And his name is Chris Ness. Now, if you saw my Flashback 2014 video, he did the Phantasm print with the tall man and also the original painting on canvas. And I just fell in love with his artwork, so super stoked to have these, Chris. Thank you very much, man. First one we got here is from Star Wars, and that is Luke and Vader from Empire. And just an iconic confrontation and just an amazing piece of art here. I love the art here. It's just super gorgeous, and I cannot wait to get this up on the Star Wars wall here, which is losing room. So I'm going to have to expand on that, and I've been wanting to make a video for a while now, just kind of showing all the artwork that I've got up around here, so I'll get to that eventually. Next one we got from Chris, one my girlfriend really wanted, and I wanted as well because this is gorgeous as well, and that is The Bride of Frankenstein. And just absolutely love it. I love how it's black and white, and the detail, just amazing detail on that. His art is superb. I highly encourage you to go check out the art that Chris puts out there. You can check him out on Facebook. He has a page at Cinema Art by Ness, or you can check him out online. It is ness.storenvy.com. I'll put the links down below, so please go show some support for Chris. All right, guys, and the rest of the prints that I picked up from Flashback this year come from Steve Jencks, and you can check his artwork out at screenprints.com. I met him a long time ago, too, and I just made it a point to grab a couple pieces from him each time I see him at a convention. He does all horror prints, and it's something unique, and I showed some prints I got from him last year as well. So you might recognize these because it has a very familiar look to it, and I really like the way that he puts his prints together here. So kicking things off here, we got The Cabin in the Woods. And absolutely love Cabin in the Woods. I think it is one of the best horror/comedy films in a very long time. Definitely check it out if you have not. But I love how he does his art here. It's something a little bit different and unique, and I like the collage feel to it. Next one we got here is The Lost Boys. And recently my daughter just saw this. She fell in love with it. So this will be going up on her wall for her. But awesome, awesome print with that. Next one here that I was so stoked about, and I was hoping he was going to have one for this, and lo and behold, he did. And that is Jaws. Now, Jaws is my second favorite film of all time, and there was a guest at this convention from Jaws, so we're getting into the autographs in a second here. I'm going to show that one last. but so stoked to meet that person. But right here, man, beautiful Jaws print. You got Richard Dreyfuss up there, Robert Shaw, Roy Scheider, Jaws himself, and then the Orca. Just absolutely love that there. Now, the first signature I got here, got it on a print from Steve, and I was so happy to meet this guy, and it's Tom Atkins. Tom Atkins is such a stand-up gentleman. Got him right there. Got him there on Night of the Creeps poster. To Scott, thrill me, Tom Atkins. And if you know Night of the Creeps, you know thrill me. It's the catchphrase of the film there. But really like the print there, and I'm telling you, Tom Atkins, what a nice guy. The dude was super, super humble and just really chill and kind of exactly how you'd imagine him to be. He reminds me kind of like a suave guy that you'd walk into his house. He'd be that guy chilling on his leather chair with a pipe by the fireplace with some scotch with one ice cube in it or something. I mean, he's just such a nice stand-up guy. Next autograph I got was also on one of Steve's prints, and that was for Re-Animator. Jeffrey Combs was there, who plays Herbert West in the film, which is this guy here. And if you've not seen Re-Animator, you need to get out there and see that film. It is such a fun film. But got him up there. It says Scott Parts, Jeffrey Combs signature right there. So super, super happy to have this one right here. So we picked up another couple of prints from Steve too, and he's been doing something new, and we both really liked what he was doing with this. So we picked up a couple of them, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of what he does. He's doing like these mashups now, and my girlfriend loves Charlie Brown, so we got two. We got some characters there with Pumpkinhead, which is really awesome how they put that together. And on the flip side, you got the Great Pumpkin trick-or-treating there with Sam from Trick or Treat in the mashup. So really like it. I like how it's on a 12 by 12. It's something a little more different than your standard, 11 by 17 that you get, or 20 by 30s and things. So I like the different size of the print for that. But my favorite that he had, and I had to grab this because I am a huge Creature from the Black Lagoon fan, and this was kind of like a role reversal, from the film where he's capturing the woman. And we got the creature with Aquaman. And I love that because it kind of has that feeling like he's rescuing him from the ocean type thing. It's the damsel in distress, or the Black Lagoon, if you will. But I absolutely love that print. Super cool and clever, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of what Steve does with these mashup designs. Next couple of things here I picked up for my daughter. This is her first flashback, so I was really excited to bring her with. They had these little character things called furry bones, and I thought these were really neat. And she absolutely loves foxes, so got her this here. She fell in love with this, but it's a fox. When you kind of peel open his face there, it's a skull behind it. So it's kind of it's a cute little kid's kind of thing, It's pretty neat there. So we got her the fox, and then she wanted the peacock one too. So get that focused. Got the peacock here. So really cool. I really enjoyed these. I think they're cool. She absolutely loves them. So really happy to grab those for her. And then we got some books as well, which are written by Donovan Scher. And The Fear and Sunshine. She has not started reading these yet, but she's really excited to dig into these. We got her the prelude here, which was book 0, as it says on here, and then book 1. So looks like kind of like a fun kid adventure horror tale thing. So she's really excited to dive into that, and yeah, she was super happy with that. All right, guys, and the thing I was most excited for, and really the reason that pushed me to go to Flashback this year, because I could not pass this up. Like I said, and you all know, Jaws is my second favorite movie of all time. I never thought in a million years that we'd have guests out at conventions from Jaws, where I get a chance to get a poster signed. But they had an actor at Flashback. We have some more coming at Days of the Dead, so I am super stoked to start filling up a Jaws poster here. But first signature here, and I am so happy about this. It's from Jeffrey Kramer, who was Hendrix in Jaws. He was the deputy. He's also in Halloween 2, so there's a lot of people there getting him for Halloween 2 as well, but I needed to get Jaws, and absolutely love this here. He put To Scott, What's the Matter with My Printing, with a backwards R on there, which I thought was pretty funny, which is a quote from the movie. And I'm just super, super happy to have this. Such an awesome, humble guy. We got to sit there and BS with him for a little bit and, get kind of, not behind the scenes scoop on Jaws because there's so much stuff out there, but, kind of telling us things that were happening off camera and all that. It was really cool to talk with somebody that was in that movie and just kind of get that VIP experience for a second. Just such an awesome dude. I was so grateful to meet him, and I cannot wait to get more signatures on this Jaws poster because, man, does that make me a happy camper. All right, guys, so that was my experience at Flashback Weekend 2015. Like I said, really hard to compete with last year, with the Phantasm cast reunion again and everything, but still a huge success. Got a lot of things I'm really stoked about. And if you haven't seen my Flashback Weekend 2014 video, go check that one out. There's a lot more footage in there. There's a Phantasm in concert that I got some footage of. So super cool. Sorry I could not get that much footage this go around. I was told to can it right away. But I'll be going to Wizard World this weekend. I'll try to get some footage there, and then Days of the Dead's coming up in November, so definitely try to get some footage for both of those and get some nice videos put up. But thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you go support Chris and Steve. Both phenomenal guys and great artwork. So again, links are down below for them. And that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, and I will catch you all next time.